I remember the exact moment it started. Not with a scream, not with something jumping out of the dark. Just my name. Soft, distant, almost gentle. Raza. I stopped walking. At first, I didn't even turn around. I just stood there, frozen mid-step, like my body had forgotten how to move. My brain tried to explain it away instantly. Wind, imagination, echo, stress. Anything logical, but there was one problem. I knew that voice. It didn't just say my name. It recognized me. I slowly turned around. "Hello?" I called out. My voice felt weak, out of place, like it didn't belong in that forest. No answer. Just silence. Not normal silence, the kind you get when nature rests. This was different. This silence felt heavy, pressing, watching. I checked my phone quickly. No signal. Of course, a nervous laugh escaped my lips, dry and forced. "Relax, you're just tired," I whispered to myself. But even as I said it, my chest felt tight, because deep down, I knew I wasn't alone anymore. I started walking again, a little faster this time. The trail had already become narrow, almost swallowed by trees and shadows. Sunlight barely touched the ground now, and everything had this dim, greenish darkness to it. That's when I noticed something else. There were no sounds, no birds, no insects, no wind, nothing. Raza. This time it was clearer. Closer, right behind me. I spun around so fast I almost lost my balance. "Who's there?" I shouted, my voice cracking slightly. Nothing, no movement, no footsteps, no person. But I felt it, that cold sensation crawling up my spine, like someone was standing inches behind me, watching me breathe. "Okay, that's not funny," I said, louder now. Still nothing. "Then, come here." My heart dropped. The tone had changed. It wasn't just calling me anymore. It was inviting me, pulling me. Something about that voice felt wrong, too calm, too smooth. Like it didn't understand emotion, but was trying to copy it. "No," I whispered immediately. I shook my head, backing away slowly. "No, I'm not coming anywhere." I turned and started walking fast, then faster. Then I was almost jogging, because something inside me, something deeper than logic, was screaming, "Get out." But after a few minutes, I realized something that made my stomach twist. I didn't recognize anything. The trees looked the same, the ground looked the same. The path, if there ever was one, was gone. Panic hit me all at once, sharp, heavy, real. Okay, think." I muttered, trying to breathe. I pulled out my compass with shaking hands. The needle spun, then settled, but didn't matter because I didn't know where I had come from. Raza. I froze. That voice, it wasn't distant anymore. It was right behind me. I felt it, warm breath brushing the back of my neck. I turned instantly. Nothing. But my body reacted before my mind could. I stumbled backward, heart slamming against my ribs. Nope. I started running. Branches scratched my arms, leaves cracked under my feet. My lungs burned as I pushed forward, blindly, desperately. And the voice, it followed. "Raza, come here. Don't go." It kept changing. Sometimes soft, sometimes urgent. Sometimes it sounded afraid. At one point, I slowed down. I don't know why. Maybe I was exhausted? Maybe I wanted answers, or maybe a small part of me was starting to listen. I turned slowly. "What do you want?" I asked. For a moment, there was nothing. Then, "I found you." My chest tightened. That wasn't something random. That wasn't my imagination. That was intentional. "I didn't come here for you," I whispered. Silence. Then softly, "But I was waiting." My heart stopped. The forest darkened unnaturally fast. Like someone had pulled a curtain over the sky. Shadows stretched between the trees, blending together, swallowing everything. And then I saw it. At first, it looked like a tree. Tall, still, but something felt wrong. Its shape didn't match. Too thin, too long. Then it moved. Just slightly, but enough. My breath caught in my throat. "That's not a tree." "Raza," the voice came from it. But its face, there was no face. Just a smooth surface. With something beneath it, like something trying to push through, trying to form features, trying to become human. I took a step back, then another. My legs felt weak, unstable. "No," I whispered. It leaned forward slightly, its body bending in ways that didn't make sense. "Come closer." I ran. I ran harder than I ever have in my life. Everything blurred. The trees, the ground, the sky. Nothing felt real anymore. And then the voice changed. It sounded like me. Exactly like me. But it wasn't calling me. It was testing my voice, learning it, copying it. Tears filled my eyes. "No, stop. Please stop." Then I tripped. I hit the ground hard, pain shooting through my side. For a moment, I couldn't breathe. When I finally looked up, I saw something that made everything worse. Footprints, all around me. Dozens, overlapping, circling. Human footprints. Barefoot. My heart pounded violently. "I'm not the only one," I whispered. And then, a voice. Not from the trees, not from far away, from right behind me. "Turn around." My entire body froze. Every instinct screamed, "Don't do it." But something else, something stronger, pulled me. Slowly, I turned. Nothing. I blinked, confused. Too slow. The voice was now in front of me. And this time I saw it clearly. It stood just a few feet away. Tall. Too tall. Its limbs stretched unnaturally, its posture wrong, broken. And its face, my breath stopped. It was mine. Not perfect, not complete, but close enough to destroy me. Like looking into a mirror that hated me, it smiled or tried to. "You sound like me now," I whispered. It tilted its head slowly. Then in my exact voice, "I am you." Tears rolled down my face. "No, you're not." It stepped closer. "You came here. You listened. You followed." "I didn't follow anything." I screamed. It stopped. For a moment, it just stared at me. Then it laughed. Perfectly, exactly like me. "You will." And then, darkness. When I woke up, I was near the road. The forest behind me looked normal, silent, empty, like nothing had ever been there. I stumbled forward. A car stopped. The driver asked if I was okay. "I got lost," I said. But I didn't feel found. That night, I sat in my room. Lights on, door locked, trying to convince myself it was over. Then, Raza. My blood ran cold. The voice came from inside my house, from the hallway. Slow, calm, familiar. My voice. Tears filled my eyes as I stood up, my legs shaking. "No, you're not here," I whispered. But deep down, I knew. I walked toward the hallway, each step heavier than the last, and then I saw it, standing in the darkness, perfect, still, smiling. Me. But not me. And this time, it spoke before I could. "Your turn to listen," to be continued. Next episode, it wasn't just calling my name, it was living my life.